Welcome back to Sports Talk. Once again, I'm your host Derek with my boy Black Cash,
Yiddy.
KB, Joe the Boss,
And Boo Boo the Breaker.
and Jinky Joe Skip Bayless.
Boo Boo the Breaker.
Last game from last weekend's playoffs, we're going to discuss 49ers and Green Bay. Cap! Straight murder. 49ers murdered them boys. Not surprised because Green Bay defense is garbage. Kaepernick showed y'all who's the better quarterback. So we're going to put that Alex Smith thing to rest. Kaepernick.
He'll be a Buffalo.
Outstanding job. Excuse me. Outstanding game. Set records. 49ers defense handled their business. Black Cash.
I just give it one more week with Kaepernick. One more week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going with the 49ers simply because they are gay out there in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? And I don't support, homosexuals. So I'm going with...
Well, this ain't a prediction. We're just talking about the game from last weekend.
The game from last weekend, I'm just saying, I don't go with homosexuals, so I had... Green Bay to win it all, you know what I'm saying? I had to double check, you did. But at the same time, I believe Atlanta will win next week, period.
Just come double check.
What was your record last week?
I was 2-2.
Okay.
And yours?
Only lost that one game, baby.
Alright.
Go look at the tape.
Look at the tape for the real.
And the week before we were undefeated.
Undefeated, 4-0.
I tell you what.
Look at the record for the year, and I guarantee I'm better than both of you.
I would not go for San Fran simply because one of my colleagues up here, you know what I'm saying, he goes hard in the paint with that SF-ish. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to my boy Jizzle.
I didn't say his name.
I'm saying his name.
I didn't say his name, but at the same time, he go hard in the paint behind this
Mr.
team.
Spills the drink.
I won't be picking your team. Believe me, he talking about some Virginia Saints.
Spills.
Don't pick the Saints no time next year. You heard me?
I thought it was the same.
And the year after that, don't pick the Saints no time. I'm saying that. You believe me?
KB.
Wow. Well, all I have to say is Kaepernick is something special. Played a good game, but the thing that worries me about him is he's a running quarterback, which makes him
The big tuna.
He can get hurt.
The big tuna put
the injury
playbook out on that.
But the thing with Green Bay is on defense. Where was Raji, Clay Matthews? I don't think they called his name once.
Raji?
Just count double check.
What you got, Raji?
What was
I seen he was trying to run Kaepernick down, but couldn't catch him.
You play
he
safety.
had a hamstring.
But you play safety, you
It was
can't
a
let him score.
hamstring.
Quarterback?
He took a good angle too.
There was a nice angle on it, but that hamstring.
I think the offense played their part. They put points up on a tough defense, but the defense, they just didn't show up for Green Bay, and that's why they lost.
Joseph?
Well, thank you very much there, guy.
He represent the SF-ish.
Quick quarter by quarter breakdown. 14 for them, 7 in the second, 3 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. We put up 7, 17, 7, and 14. Kaepernick did a great job.
Yeah.
Alex be in the back waiting because, as KB said, and you've seen Super Bowl runs happen when teams switch their quarterback. And somewhere or another, the backup does play a very important role in probably getting that team now. Whether you coach him up or if you do get hurt. We're not even worried about Atlanta. We're really not. We sitting here, we taking it easy.
Really?
Cap is straight. We going against a defense that we don't have no problems or no concerns about. They don't really have nothing there.
Bulletin board material.
The only thing I concern myself about is if we don't go man to man. But if we keep too high, If we keep two safeties high,
Cheeky.
and if we can confuse Aaron Rodgers, I don't have no problem with what's his name?
Bang bang.
What's the guy name that playing in that?
Matty Ice.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
Whatever y'all want to call him, we don't have no problems with him.
He's so cool.
Garbage.
He's so cool.
And look, it may feel good that he could try to get there. Ain't happening. We ain't playing with Tony Gonzalez. He ain't even seen no good linebackers yet, but he will this Sunday. He will this Sunday. He will this Sunday.
Say that. They mean that.
He will and them gonna be there. Oh, and Crabtree finding something too. He found them hands. He left him at Texas Tech. I think he brought him out west right now.
Skip. About time.
Crabtree along.
Yeah, good story. I'll never pick Atlanta. I'll never pick the 49ers. I said
we're not picking right
so who?
But I know we're
What
not
about the
picking
game?
right now. But I'm about to tell you about the game. Can I get there?
Well, hurry up. We ain't got that much time. We ain't trying to do 5 parts.
Be that as it may.
Be that as it may.
Oh, there you go.
He's back.
Green Bay never showed up. And them not showing up, man, it wasn't.
That's true. That's true. I believe you. I believe you on that. They didn't.
They showed up. They showed up.
Oh, that's right.
That's what they do all year. They go.
No, I put that on Mike McCarthy.
They were not playing anybody. The people that they played beat them. The ones that were good beat them.
Mike is an
They didn't play nobody.
minded coach. I put that on Dom.
He's a head coach.
Yeah, but I put that on Dom Capers.
Do we agree that every call does go through the head coach's set too?
Hello.
All right.
It goes through the head coach's set, but most coaches allow their assistants to make the calls.
Exactly.
So
They do.
Sean Payton had nothing to do with Greg Williams.
This is a playoff, so you game planning, so you gotta know, alright, we 3rd-and-3. This is what we doing on 3rd-and-3. You got 10 plays we gonna run from this 3rd-and-3. No, dog.
okay.
At the end of the day, when they fire your head coach.
Remember in the Super Bowl,
I agree with you. I agree with you. You
killing
about
the
the
Saints.
coordinators.
What did Sean Payton say? Y'all need to do something about that tight end. He didn't call the plays. He just let them know. Look, stop it. Do something about it. So he really didn't have input, and I think Dom Capers is getting paid plenty money to make that decision to call the plays. To where McCarthy don't step in. He let him do his job.
They lost.
Okay, let's get into predictions. First game up, first game of the day. 49ers at the Falcons. Black Cash, who you got?
I don't have nobody, but if you made me pick, I'm going with the Falcons just because I don't go with Gage.
KB?
Why are you going with the Falcons?
Because San Francisco is a gay Mac.
And
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
And Atlanta is too, you right. So you know what, I ain't got no pick on this one. Take my pick back. You right.
KB, who you got?
Thank you, producer.
When the playoffs started, my prediction for the Super Bowl was Houston and Atlanta. Houston's not in it, but Atlanta's still in it. So I'm going to stick with the NFC South and take Atlanta. They're a different animal in that dome. When they're on the road, it's something different. When that dome, they play like a totally different team. Ask Peyton Manning, ask Drew Brees, ask a couple other quarterbacks who came in the dome and threw multiple interceptions. Got Atlanta.
Joe?
Man, this same team we seen, and we had a cornerback catch an interception on them, and we was about to put them away. He was running down the sideline against the Falcons in that dome. He fumbled, cost us the game, but it won't happen this time. We see you in New Orleans. 49ers.
No, you make your prediction.
I will.
I mean, you trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
I don't care less what you gonna do.
Trying to ride what I'm gonna do.
Well, you say you had a prediction.
I don't have a prediction because I don't like neither team, but I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to cut the tape. And Falcons, we might have you here
The Swami
on our show. We might have you on our show.
Always remember I said the
Maybe here, but no, I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Cut the tape.
No, I can't. Jake is your picture.
We cannot remain neutral on this show. You have to make a pick. The producer just said that.
Home field advantage. 49ers traveling from the West Coast
Neutral.
to Atlanta. Jizzle, last week I said that you told me no, the Seahawks stayed in the Midwest. That's not true. They stayed in Seattle. Huge difference when you're traveling from West Coast, Midwest, East Coast, however you want to call it. I just got this feeling that it's maybe Atlanta's year. Atlanta probably going to be.
They go Super Bowl, they're going to lose to the Patriots, though.
Yeah, it's a good story. And I'm going to say Baltimore and Atlanta. Super Bowl.
Ooh, did I not say that?
Well, you said that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Who got it better than us? Nobody.
Everybody.
We will beat it.
I'm pulling for the 49ers, but I think Atlanta's going to win. I'm going to say that way.
I'm not even going to watch the game because I don't like neither team.
That's too late.
I'm pulling for them because I love defense.
Hey, I'm
and apparently,
like
I mean, as you see, we don't have a defensive
I don't like neither team.
So that's what I'm going with.
I don't like
We
neither
out.
team.
Peace.
I said last week there were 3 teams.
I don't like neither.